In the beginning, there was only chaos. And then Gaia, Tartarus, and Eros arrived. These three each formed their own political parties, and as a conglomerate, were known as the government. Gaia's political influence continued to grow, and therefore she needed assistance, and so she hired Uranus. The two became very closely acquainted. With the continued expansion of the government, more minor parties began to form. 12 independents, otherwise known as the Titans, Cyclopses, and the Hecatoncheires. Now as the competition grew, Uranus noticed that his power could be threatened, and so he enacted laws to ensure he remained in power. Specifically, these laws were focused on the Cyclopses and the Hecatoncheires, and they quickly became isolated, only able to rise to local governments. Gaia, noticing the tyranny growing within her own party, decided to take action, and so she developed a new agency, a secret agency of grey agents who were adamant on bringing Uranus down. However, this was not enough, and Gaia needed help, someone who could run the grey agents. So she went to the Titans, each independent, and asked them for help, and who would usurp Uranus. Kronos answered the call, and so he got together with the grey agents, and they decided to run a smear campaign on Uranus, otherwise known as Ballgate. The Ballgate scandal was a success, and Uranus was subpoenaed to court about the laws imposed. Well, as a show of good faith, Uranus was ordered to use his family jewels for a scholarship to a young lawyer. The young lawyer was Aphrodite. Uranus stepped down, and Kronos took the presidency and ushered in a new age, the Titan Age. After Uranus's laws were redacted, many minor parties begin to rise again. Gaia notices this first, and she says to Kronos that any one of them may become a threat to his newly obtained power. Kronos realized that these threats to his power were palpable, so he did what all good leaders do, created new laws. These new laws came in under the guise of economic control, perpetual war, terrorism, and medical emergencies for the safety of everybody. Rhea, who's recently partnered with Kronos, realizes that these laws are nothing other than tyrannical, and so she seeks help from Gaia and Uranus to lobby a new party, the party of Zeus. So Zeus became the leader of a new party, but he knew he needed help to overthrow Kronos, and so he devised a plan with Metis, a plan to bring Kronos down. Metis needed to create a scandal, and so she decided to trap Kronos in a compromising position. It didn't take too long, and a sexual harassment case was raised against Kronos, and Kronos was blackmailed into relaxing the laws, which gave power back to the minor parties. Kronos' power began to wane, and the confidence in his leadership was non-existent. Zeus took the opportunity and decided to rally up the other minor parties. Zeus was an excellent statesman, and he realized that to depose Kronos, he needed the help of everyone. He went to the Cyclopses and asked for assistance. The Cyclopses decided to form a lightning bolt agency and gave Zeus full control. Zeus's struggle for power with Kronos lasted a long 10 years, and it wasn't until Zeus managed to get the Hecatoncheires on side that it would lead to the end of the Titanomachy. Zeus now obtained ultimate power, and he forced the independents into retirement, and Zeus split the land between himself, Poseidon, and Hades. Again, Gaia warned Zeus that there was a potential for a minor party to take his ultimate power. However, Zeus managed to form complex relationships nationally and internationally. No one really understands what modern money theory is about.